just got out of a Goodwill. Wasn't going to show this, but I just thought I would share because I've been on like a DVD run or something. I don't know. So I picked up one DVD and I looked it up because it looked pretty interesting. It's got this slip cover. I'm gonna take it out. It's like a 2-disc set. So you can see both discs. And then it's even got this little, what do they call them here? Lobby cards, almost like little postcards, like little pictures from the movie. So I've looked this up, and complete with everything that you just saw, so the cards, the inserts and everything, it looks like it's going for $20. So pretty good. I got that for $2.13. It's pretty good. Okay, we got a few things that are going from the media shelf. This is gonna be near empty pretty soon. I'm gonna have to start listing some stuff. So this is a pretty good sale. When I bought a VHS lot, a whole bunch of VHS, so I probably got a quarter or so on each one of these. A lot of Three Ninjas, which is I think a movie from the 90s. That sold for $19.80 plus shipping. And then I sold a couple of DVDs. Here's a Season. This sold for, I believe, around $11.80 and with shipping. And then I sold this DVD, and I think that sold for $9.80 plus shipping. So I'm gonna say this again, there is money in DVDs. Okay, I'm gonna turn around and show you this because I went ahead and pulled it. It was in my collection room, and if you can't tell, it is a lightsaber, and it doesn't have any batteries in it right now. I took them out. I've had this for a little while, but I've done pretty well with lightsabers, especially these. So there's a lot of differences between lightsabers and the say the quality, or and that directly attributes to the value. So this is a pretty good one. So this is hard. This isn't one of those that extends out. It's a pretty nice one. This whole thing lights up. It makes sounds. When you touch something with it, it makes it sound like you're hitting something. And this was a good sale. This sold for almost $80, and it's been a while since I've had it, but I know I have less than $5 in it. So great sale there. Okay, two things I have to pull from out here. I'm gonna save the best for last for today. But one thing is over here in L, and I'm looking for a wrench, and there's not much in here. I need to put stuff in here, and here it is. This is a Craftsman wrench, vintage wrench, made in USA. Tools sell really well. I bought a bunch of tools. That sold for $15 plus shipping. And the other thing I put over here, and it's a skateboard. And this was a great sale. And you can see there, it's about 25 inches. It's a vintage skateboard. I believe from the 70s. No trucks, just the board. But for the age, it's actually in pretty decent condition. I bought this about a week ago. I spent $250 on a bunch of stuff. This is the first thing to sell, although I haven't listed a lot of that, so that's probably one problem. But this guy sold for $325, and I took an offer. I debated on taking it or not, but I was ready to sell something from that to get my money back. I got it. I'm in the profit. So this is just an example of things you got to be on the lookout for. This is something I had no idea about. When I saw them, I looked a cute couple up, and I knew I had something. Okay, I made a mistake on shipping. So this guy right here sold for $14.80, and they paid $5.40 shipping because I said it was 9 ounces and it could go first class. So I do calculated shipping, and I usually always get the buyer to pay. There's the item. Clearly weighs over a pound. So I'm gonna have to ship this out priority. It'll go in a padded flat rate envelope, which will go out for a little under $8 for me, but be careful. FootJoy vest. And this was on sale someone made an offer, so I took it. Let me pull this out and I'll show you what we sold. All right, here it is, and it sold for $15 plus shipping, and I got a couple dollars in that. Bought that at a yard sale. It has probably been about a year. Then we sold some Legos, which is in the bin. It's temporarily right here. I bought a bunch of Legos at a yard sale. It's probably been a few months now. I paid, I don't know, probably $60, $70 for a bunch of sets. And I made pretty good money on it. So it's good money on Legos, especially when they're complete. The people that I bought this from actually made sure everything was complete, counted everything, put it all together. So that was great. That was about $15 plus shipping. Just listed it. This just sold, and it just was listed. Showed it on a previous video. Just picked it up, and that sold for about $17 plus shipping. Okay, sold a sweater. This sold fast. Really interesting sale. You may have seen me just list this. Have no idea why it had so many views and so many watchers. I think within a matter of a day or two, it got up to like 15 or 16 watchers. And it's just a sweater. But it sold. I had a lot of offers that I knew because of all the views and watchers it would sell for what I was asking. It only sold for about $25, but good as gone. I sold a G.I. Joe part. Literally just listed this one hours ago, and it already sold. Some parts I bought in a bundle for a vehicle, and just these two little guys sold for $14 or $13.80, and again they sold within a matter of hours. Okay, I sold a lot of Batman VHS movies, new sealed. I had them listed pretty high, thinking, you know, kind of a custom listing. I'm the only person probably that has 5 Batman movies on VHS sealed. But somebody sent me an offer for $30, and I don't have much into these, 50 cents or less a piece, so I took it. So $30 plus shipping on those. All right, so we have something that sold out of the G bin. It was a hamster. It was the Kung Fu hamster. So this guy sold for $21.80 plus shipping. The next thing that sold is a lens, and I haven't inventoried this exactly how I wanted to yet, because I was going to list more. I still am going to list more, but it's a pretty good sale. Let's see. So it was, I have 2 of these, and it was this guy right here. So this enlarging lens, and I bought that out of a Big Lot of Stuff, and that sold for $99.80 plus shipping. And then a toy part and piece. This is for a G.I. Joe vehicle, and I knew this would sell eventually. Let's move some stuff out of the way. And this was a great sale, and now it is. And I had this in a previous video, but they finally sold. Someone bought them, $54.80 plus shipping. And I bought a lot of stuff for 18 bucks, I believe. And this is the second or third thing to sell that lot. So I already ended the profit on that. All right, and the next thing to sell is in J. And it was a lot of camcorders that I'm selling as is for parts. So I got these pretty cheap at a yard sale. I think they were both in like a bag together. I paid like $3 for the bag. Neither one of them had the chargers or the AC adapters. So, you know, they're not worth a ton. They probably work, but instead of trying to buy those and test them, just sold them as is. So the lot of 2 sold for $29.80 plus shipping. And we sold a hat. So this is cool. I talked about these a couple of times. So another one of these guys sold. At this rate, well, I still got quite a few, but at this rate, at least maybe they'll be gone within a couple of months. So I'm okay with that. Again, I paid like $10 for 15, 20 hats, and they're selling for $6.80 plus shipping. So, and the next thing to sell me is behind me on this guy. And it's a puzzle. And I bought up a bunch of puzzles at a yard sale, super cheap. Maybe 12 for $10. But this one here sold. And they're in excellent condition. They are used, they've been put together, but they're all complete. And that one there sold for $9.80 plus shipping. We sold a DVD, so just as soon as I list stuff on this shelf, things sell, which is good. And it was this guy here. It's a wrestling DVD. Picked this up at a yard sale, as with most things. Really cheap with just a bunch of media. Usually when I see wrestling DVDs, I tend to just throw them in piles when I can lot things up, because a lot of times they do good. So this one did okay. It was $9.80 plus shipping. Okay, so this is gonna wrap up the week. So I'm pulling a couple of orders. This guy here sold. Bought that at a yard sale a few months ago. Probably got a couple bucks into it and got $29.80 plus shipping on top. All right, we're gonna go right here beside it. A couple of things actually just sold out of here. So let's see if I can find them quickly. If not, I have to dig through here and get it. This is one of them. So just sold that. The same person bought both of these. This person paid $11.80 for that. And then the other thing, oh, and there it is. That's awesome. So I sent out offers and they took an offer, so then they bought the other part too. They go for the same vehicle, so I got $14.80 or around $15 for those two, and those are going out to the same buyer. Okay, two things sold off of the media shelf. Not media though. The first thing that sold was a Krispy Kreme mug. Pretty cool. It's like a diner mug, vintage style. I just listed this too. Got $9.80 plus shipping for that. And then also just listed this guy, so I got packed up a bit more, a bit better I should say. But it's a wee bundle. I had this for a few weeks. I was just waiting till after the Christmas to list it. It's just after Christmas. It took less than a day to sell this bundle. It's got Wii Sports, 2 controllers, 2 nunchucks, everything you need to play the Wii. And that sold for $99.80 plus shipping. And then the other thing is in this closet here, and I'm happy to start getting rid of this stuff. Let's see, it was, there they are, a couple of these. Sorry about the lighting. There's 2 of these. I'll just bring one out and kind of show that. So I sold 2 of these guys. I believe that's it. Let me double check, because there should be 2. Yeah, there's the other one. So 2 of those, sent out an offer, or I got an offer, I can't remember. Or maybe somebody counter offered, but I sold those for $30 plus shipping. And I think I got maybe a couple of bucks into both of them. Joe part sold. And this is little lot of stuff is, what I'm calling eBay arbitrage stuff, is doing pretty good. Let's see, give me 1 second and I will dig these out. Sold for $9.80 plus shipping. And I think I'm pretty close if I haven't sold everything out of that lot. So I bought everything out of that lot for around 18 bucks and I had over around $100 in listings. So that was pretty quick, pretty good eBay arbitrage buy there. Thanks for watching. Until next time.